Thank you for being on. This is my podcast. I feel like sometimes I haven't done a podcast in so long that I forget how to like run my own podcast sometimes, because when I look at other people's videos, they have like an intro, like, what up guys, this is blah blah blah. I get nervous. I'd be like, man, what if my intro's not good and my guest is like, who is this big goofy guy thinking he's making good intro? So every fucking time I mess up the intro. But thanks for being on, man. I know you've been wanting to be on the podcast. That always intrigues me when people say they want to be on my podcast, and I'm like, I'm nobody for real. Well, I was literally over here watching battle rap, looking at some nudes, but that's about it. And people want to be on the podcast. That's cool, man.
No, you're good. Like, it's just like, you know, you were a longtime friend, and you know, grew up with you at church and everything, and you know, I would love, you know, just to, you know, be involved more in your life. You know,
oh,
it's cool.
Thanks,
you know?
man. I wish my father would tell me something like that, but
dang, man, I bet that cereal got stale, huh?
Man, but man, tell me about it. Shit, I actually not fat. I used water. Fuck it.
You still do that?
No, I get a little bit of money now. Oh, okay. Thanks.
I thought you cook now.
Yeah. I try to do a little something. But it's funny, you said, yeah, you know, we hung out at church, and I just mentioned watching nudes. I wasn't looking at nudes, guys.
No. It's all good.
But if I was, don't judge, okay? I'm lonely and I'm an adult.
It's life.
Right. That's the funny thing about life. Like, we just talked about my sister just having a baby, and then this girl, her sister, just had a baby. And I'm like, why are everybody out here fucking but me? Like, it's cool. Never mind. We're not gonna get into that just yet, because sometimes, because sometimes I get on a tangent and it makes me so mad. I'm cool. I think I'm a good man. This pissed me off. So I guess we'll hop into it. Okay, we'll figure out who you are. We'll figure out who he is in a minute. Okay. So I was texting this girl on Snapchat, and I kept trying to, what the kids would call, riz her up, right?
Yeah.
I thought I was doing a good job. I think I should have. I think I should have known it wouldn't have gone anywhere. She was like, "Let me see what the ween looks like." I was like, "Bet," right? Mm-hmm. Sent it to her. She just hearted it. I'm like, better than the laughing emoji.
Oh, yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
Better, right?
Or that's it.
Right. or leave it on seed. Better than that. But then I started to think, if it was a good ween, she would have been like, come drop it off, right? Or she would have said something. I feel like, and kept trying to risk her up, and I was like, man, we should go out on a date, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, yeah, you know, we can. And then she gonna post a screenshot of the nigga who she really wanted to be with, saying, now I'm upset, I'm on my period because I can't go over to his house. How? I'm like, man, that's why I try not to shoot my shot, man, because I'm not a good 3-point shooter, but sometimes I make them. Sometimes I make them. They're not always pretty, but I make them. I score.
Hey, 5 and up, you know, you're doing good,
man. See, sometimes I fail at the test, you know, 4 and below. Sometimes.
4 and below. Hey,
4.
Sometimes, man.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
And
not really. I lie, man, because like I start to get to a point where it's like I don't want to be this type of man. I didn't know the way. Like, okay, so I had coitus. Coitus. Shout out to Big Bang Theory. I learned that from there. Coitus, sex.
Oh.
That's what I be telling my sisters. Like, don't have coitus, guys. Well, like one sister, the other one.
Shows where my knowledge is at. Right,
man. I try to sound smart, especially with people on the podcast. You say like 3 big words, and they're like, he probably knows what he's talking about. 95% of the time, I'm just rambling.
It's just a word. I just threw it out there.
Man.
I saw it. I saw it on Facebook.
Right. I can't wait till I get famous, and then like my fans come back and watch these and be like, "Why was he so dumb?" I almost said a different word, but that got me canceled.
Oh,
Yeah, we can't
word
say that one
anymore.
Which is like an actual word though. Like it's like in the dictionary, but it's cool. That's all right. But right, man. But anyway, I was having sex with this one woman. She was like the third girl I had sex with, right? Mm-hmm. She was a lot older than I was.
I feel like she taught you some stuff?
It wasn't. It's not even taught. It felt like she took care of me, man.
Oh. Well, you just feel like when you lay there, you're like, what just happened?
Bro, she gave me a massage. It slipped out. She put it back in. I was like, ma'am, I love you. First of all, let's get this out of the way. But then when it was done, I had to go to my son's parent-teacher conference. I finished, right? And then I'm like trying to gather myself. She's already dressed. I'm like, all right, have a good one. I'm like, oh, wow, ma'am.
Whoa.
I guess leave the money on the dresser at this point.
It was just another day for her.
Yeah, it's just another day. And to me, I was like, I was thinking about buying you a ring here in a little bit.
Dang. Man, it's always those good ones.
Yeah, but I don't want that feeling again, man. I don't want to feel like a piece of meat. I lie. I lie. Hell yeah. But there was one thing she told me that I don't know. Okay, so sometimes I want to know. On the other hand, I'm like, this probably will ruin my character, right?
Yeah. She
was like, have you ever been dominated? And I'm like, no. Do I want to? Maybe. But then it's like, I'm a big guy, right? I was a little bigger then. And she wasn't that big. And to me, that's like, I can't look my son in the eye after being
dominated. Be like,
I can't. I'm like, go to your room. He looks at me. I'm like, how do you know? How do you know? But I couldn't. But I feel like my whole world will be different. But I feel like people won't respect me no more. It's not even respect.
That's a mental problem though. Like you have to deal with it yourself.
Yeah, man. Because like a lot of.
Have you ever got Batista bombed?
A Batista.
I had this one girl one time do this. She Batista like bombed me like on the bed. Like it was like
like a real move. Okay.
Like thought it was kind of there, but it was
man.
It was it was domination, and I was like,
that's gay. See, if a girl picks me up, I don't think I can say no to her. Like, no. Like you hear like I'm 320 pounds, guys. If she picks me up, she earned whatever she's gonna take from me. I want you.
She earned it.
I want anybody.
It was.
And if it's a man, I'll cry.
Oh God.
I'll poke him in the eye.
Oh God.
Because there's some strong people out here.
God. Yeah.
I'll poke him in the eye. I'm losing weight too, and my biggest fear is now that people can reach their arms around me. Now they can slam me. Okay. And Justin Gaethje, a UFC fighter, he said if one man can hold you down, two can rape you. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but we just did. Wow. So there's like the one side of the fence that's like, if a woman does it, that's cool. But if a man does it, I may cry and call Chris Hansen. I need an adult.
For you, Chris.
All right, man. All right, 9 minutes in talking about sex. Let's finally get into who you are, buddy.
Oh.
So if you just want to introduce yourself, things that you like, and guys, don't be racist. He doesn't like soccer as much.
I love soccer.
He does.
Yeah, I play it every Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday. Let's see. Friday, Wednesday, Sunday.
This nigga runs more than he walks.
I do run a lot, but I don't look like it.
Yeah, that is. I mean, no, that's not. No, that's not. I was gonna say because my brother brought this up as well, and I was talking about the false reality that America probably has on other countries. Other countries probably think we're super lazy, we're obese, blah blah blah. And I was like, the people that matter, the military, the people who are actually adding to society, lawyers, doctors, probably are all in shape, right? So it's like America does have those type of people, the out of shape people. But when it comes to defending ourselves and actually being respected on a higher level, we have in shape people. And he was like, well, what about the cops, Julian? I saw a cop other day. He looked like he was out of shape. I was like, how do you know he's out of shape, Isaiah? He was like, because he looks out of shape. I was like, I just ran 6 miles without stopping the other day. Does it look like I'm in shape? And he was like, no. I was like, exactly. Yeah. You can't say somebody is in or out of shape just by looking at them.
Yeah, you can't.
I go to the gym all the time, and I tell people what I do. They be like, I couldn't do what you do. And I'm like, you're only 95 pounds. I don't get it.
I have a friend named Frankie. That dude, bro, he works out every day. Like, he works out every day.
It's a good time. What else are you going to do?
Yeah.
I have no mat game. I don't go to no type of clubs. Oh, those dogs pissed me off, man. I actually snitched on them one day.
For real?
Hell yeah. Dude. I was out there. Those dogs kept barking at me. I was like, either these are racist dogs, or they're racist dogs.
They're racist dogs, most likely, yeah.
I hit up my front office. I'm like, hey, you better check out these racist dogs because
she can't even hold him.
Oh, she's 95 pounds.
She looks 70.
They pissed me off. And I don't know if I can say this. I've never seen a cute feminine lady with another cute feminine lady. You know, the lesbians. I don't. Can we say lesbian?
Well, I just started driving a Subaru, so I kind of have to say.
You are a cute lesbian, man.
I mean, you know.
But anyway,
man, you know what's funny? I just saw a Subaru coming here, and it had on the back. It was purple and white, and it said "Lesbrew."
Oh, that's gangster.
Lesbrew. And I was like, okay, it's there. I was like, dang, I gotta change my Subaru look.
Yeah, what can you put on a Subaru that make it more manly? He's gonna have to put
instead of STI, you gotta put STD.
That's maybe. Hold on. So STD and STI, are they the same? But one's for men, one's for women?
I don't know. STI was the name of the car. Like it's the sports version of the Subarus.
My bad.
No,
I was thinking of a UTI.
UTI is for women.
My bad. I mean, that shows how much cooch I get. I swear, man. What is my life came to?
I think it's a urinated infection or something like that. Right?
Yeah. Tract infection.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it sure keeps you.
Keeps you humbled. It keeps you humbled.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Sometimes, man, it's the, what is the word I'm looking for? It's the knowing that you're in danger that kind of makes it a little bit better, right?
In what way?
I knew this girl. And
she tried to peg you?
No.
Oh God. Thank God.
We'll probably get into that.
Oh.
But anyway, there was something about her that could have been on me as well, right? It's not like AIDS or anything, right? But it's something. I found out and I was like, okay, it's fine. I can't be like a judgmental type of person, right? The next time had raw sex and I was like, oh, now I see. Wow. It was the best. It was like, it's like a 50-50 coin, right? It was like, if it's tails, you get shot. If it's heads, you get $1 billion. It's up in the air. You're like, I hope it's the billion, but you could have died, right?
Yeah.
That's how that was. And I was like, this was nice. This was nice. Thankfully, it landed on heads. I didn't die.
Well, I'm glad you're not dead.
Me either, man.
Man, sometimes, man, those girls are worth it.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's worth. Like, that's the thing. I understand. Like, I understand why people rob banks. There's money in there. There's money.
There's definitely a lot of
money, right?
Well, it depends on which bank, though. So,
Yeah, man. Because sometimes there's people, children.
Shoot.
Sperm banks, guys. Yeah.
That's a lot of kids.
That is a lot of kids. That pissed me off, man.
Some should have been swallowed.
I'll be watching these movies and shit, and then it's like, I want to go find my birth dad. And it's like, hi, I'm Jimmy. You're my mom's donor or whatever. And you'd be like, the fuck? This wasn't in the fucking... This was not in the shits I signed. What? Who told me 16, 17 years later he's going to come looking for me? That's fucked up, first of all.
I signed a consent form.
Man! Like, I swear, like, this should be an NDA or something. Like... I don't know. That's crazy.
Make some shows like that. More
right.
shows like that. It's crazy.
So how did I've never been to a sperm bank, but I'm kind of like curious. Do they like?
I wonder how much they make though.
Nah,
Bro.
I feel like this is how they would make more money.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I'd be in there every Friday, Wednesdays, whatever he's at soccer. I'd be in this. If you had,
he'd be running some, and I'd be running something else.
Man, well, because like you know how like some Asian massages have like that happy ending. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Let's just say instead of OnlyFans, you work 8 hours giving hand jobs.
Dang, dude.
Carpal tunnel, that is true. Yeah. But I feel like OnlyFans
and all that.
But I feel like OnlyFans is kind of like, hear me out. You put your mind in the mind of a woman, right?
But how many tests do they have? I mean, how much tryouts do they have to do? Just to have the.
If you're a 5 and above.
I mean, yeah.
6, 7. Okay, but here. Okay, if it's like, yeah, it's just the whole experience.
I mean,
it's her job.
But,
she is an entertainer at that point. Not an entertainer. She is a.
But think of how many guys close their eyes though. Like, I guess no eye contact.
That's not the point. That's not the point. If you go to a restaurant and they put a steak on your plate and you don't eat the steak, doesn't mean you don't have to pay for the steak.
Yeah, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You ordered the steak, you didn't eat it. That's not our fault.
Yeah,
you feel me?
It was cooked.
Right, but here's the thing, right? I feel like OnlyFans it takes too much planning, right? Put your mind in the mind of a woman. You're sitting here and be like, how am I gonna play with my coochie today? How am I about to sit here and like fake moan for these niggas for 30 to 35 minutes?
Which color do I feel like? Purple, black, green, red? To use today.
I'm already lazy enough. I forgot our podcast time. I was in here just chilling. I'm like, is that Carlos? I'm like, he live around here?
No, I live way on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, damn, my bad, man.
No, you're good. No, I was at my mom's house. No, it's not that far.
Okay. I appreciate people who do use their gas to come hang out with me for an hour and a half. Like I said, I'm not that cool. Like I stopped making house visits to other people, man. I'd be like, yeah, I can podcast at your house all the time. Yeah.
I have friends that I'm like, I love working on cars, you know. So Mexican typical shit. But
Life of a Mexican.
Yeah, Life of a Mexican.
Should make a podcast like that. Life of a Mexican. That'd be gangster. You just say Mexican shit that you do all the time.
I think they already do.
Man,
it's always the fat Mexicans though.
It is though, and they always
cook. They always know the good food places.
They look like Mexican OT, and it's like,
well,
have you seen Isaiah? Yeah. He looks like Mexican OT now.
I know. When I first saw Mexican, when I first started listening to Mexican OT, I'm like, this motherfucker is Isaiah.
Man. It blows my mind. And then there's bitches who roll up to him and be like, hey, are you Mexican OT? He's gonna be like, no. Nigga, if you don't say yes so they can show us their titties, what are you talking about? Man, I swear.
Bro, he is Mexican OT. That dude is like, yeah.
That's actually, I now have a new bucket list to sign some titties.
Sign some titties? I've seen a lot of titties.
See, I wish I've seen it. Okay,
to say, but like
I've been to strip clubs, right? And this is the thing. I used to smoke heavy marijuana. Not saying that.
Me too.
Oh,
I used to smoke. We used to smoke together.
No, we did not. No, I don't think I've ever smoked with you, Carlos. Actually.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, future self. Stop smoking with Carlos, man. It's indicting.
This shit right here. This shit is death.
But no, man. Oh fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so smoke a lot of weed, right? And what were we talking about?
Stop smoking with Carlos.
Before that,
Mexican OT Isaiah looking like
titties.
Mexican. Titties, yes, titties. That's where we're at. Yeah, you were like, I wish I
seen
a lot of titties.
Man,
your bucket
list. Titties is always. Oh, if you don't remember what you're talking about, think of titties, and they will help you. It will guide you to where you need to be. So I smoke heavy marijuana, and sometimes I have been seen at strip clubs. But I get so high at strip clubs that titties, they don't fuck with me no more. I'm just like,
cool.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
I want some chicken wings. And it's like, they never have chicken wings there. If they had chicken, but here, okay, but here's the thing.
They'll be busy though.
But here's the thing. Bitch, don't talk to me if I'm eating chicken wings. Don't say, "What's up, daddy? You want to see some bitch?" I'm trying to. The only thighs and breasts I'm trying to look at is this chicken, ho. If you don't leave me alone. But actually, since you're here,
but why don't they
I
say
need some napkins?
That's the thing, though. They should like at least like Ojo Locos and like Hooters and stuff. You know, have you been to Ojo Locos?
I don't know. It sounds.
It's in Texas
cool.
though. Dude, it's like
mind.
Latinos walking everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But bro, like it's like why don't they sit there
They
and
walking
talk with
everywhere.
you?
Are they supposed to be horses? I don't know. It's walking everywhere.
Oh man, my English is bad. I'm sorry.
It's all right, man. Okay, I don't want to get in another tangent, but finish what you were saying.
But it's like, wow, like you know, they should bring their wings into strip clubs. Think about it. They'll just sit there, talk to you,
I think they do,
and they can just make their money off of you talking to them.
Oh, that's what happens already.
I know, but
They
like,
don't give
think
a
about it. They'll do it more often though. Like they'll just sit there, eat with you. You might
no,
share
bitch,
some wings.
No, you ain't sharing shit.
I feel like you'll get all the tortas there though. Tortas though. That's not good.
Man, I haven't had sex with a Mexican girl, but if I do, I want her to be fat.
What?
Yes. I don't know what. I feel like her coochie will taste like street tacos.
I've never had sex with a Mexican girl either, and that's
Don't
crazy.
You lie to
I'm
me.
not like okay. So my
There's
dating
no
life,
way.
my dating life has been white girls.
The girl.
White girls.
Are you seeing somebody right now?
Yeah, she's actually white. It shook me too, dog. I took her out for tacos. It's called Don Justos.
Oh, hold on, pause. I hate when Mexicans say Mexican shit in Mexican. Bitch, if you don't say it in English, I say tacos.
Don Justos tacos.
Oh, wait, that pisses me off. Like cilantro. Or jalapenos. Yo, anyway,
Cebolla.
my bad, man. Go ahead. No,
Burrito. No.
that is crazy, though.
Yeah, dude, I took her out, and like that's the thing. I thought she was Mexican, so I hit her up.
She's like, "Ooh, this is spicy."
I was
Oh, she's like,
no, actually, she loves spice. That's different. So that's what kept me thinking she was Mexican. So I hit her up because she does her makeup. She grew up around Latinas,
Oh, okay.
so she did her makeup like a Latina. And so I hit her up. We're like, "Hey, you like tacos?" She was like, "Yeah." We started talking for a minute. When I invited her to go out, picked her up. Northside Tulsa, so I'm like, you know.
Northside Tulsa. Oh. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, you know.
You're brave.
Gotta be Mexican. So.
Man, right. Gotta be something. You're brave as shit.
But.
If I text a girl and she say I live on North Tulsa or somewhere around here, I'm like, you're gonna have to come to my house.
Oh, yeah.
Did you I'll
pay for your Uber, but
man.
But like, so yeah, so I get there and like, I take her out, everything. We get to eating. I'm like, where's your family from? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, where's your family from? She's like, well, my mom's from Tulsa. I'm like, okay. I was like, where's your dad from? She's like, Manford. Yeah, I'm like, the what? I'm like,
if y'all don't know, Manford is white as hell.
White.
When my mom, I don't know, my mom lies. But she said when we first came down here from California that I was the only black child in Manford. And I was
probably
like,
was.
Probably.
Yeah.
But she'd be lying. But she's probably right.
I have a friend named Chris, and he was from Bristol. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows him, so.
Everybody knows him. He's like, yeah, that's the old nigga boy over there. That's Chris.
They live on that street. Yup.
There's nothing worse than a black guy with a white name. Chris. Come on, Chris.
But his last name will kind of like
Johnson
Rivera. I thought he was Hispanic.
I don't even care.
When I first started working with this guy, everybody kept saying Sanchez. I'm like, who the hell is Sanchez? I don't see no Hispanic over here. It was him.
This man is a black Chris. What was his last name?
Rivera. It was so wild. I was like, you're Hispanic? He's like, no. It's like, okay.
Does he know his dad?
Well, his dad's actually like I want to say half Puerto Rican.
Okay.
But like that's where he kind of gets the last name.
Somebody, this is probably very, very stereotypical, but somebody didn't have a dad, and they got named their mama's last name.
Probably.
And the mama was probably Hispanic. That's the only way for me. Like Rui Hachimura from the Lakers, his mom is Japanese, his dad's African, but I don't think his dad was in his life, so they named him Hachimura. He's a black Hachimura.
Sounds like a cool anime name.
It's a really great Rui Hachimura. That's a great fucking name.
That would be a great anime name.
But he's black. You gotta look him up. It's hilarious.
I'll have to look him up. Oh, wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so she's like, yeah, I'm a dad from Manford. And I'm like, okay, well, are you not Mexican? She's like, no, I'm not Hispanic at all. I'm like, well I
Let's pretend to be at this point.
I literally decided to take a break for white girls, and it karma hit me. So I was like, oh. Well, I mean, now we're doing good. So
hey, shout out to you guys. I'm not doing good at all, as you can see. There's no one here.
What's bad about this? You're living life.
Hey, man, there's nothing bad about it. Guess what? I did not have to spend no money today. I didn't have to hear nobody complain. Today's a good day.
It was a good day.
Today's a good day. Looked at some boobies on the internet. See, this is why this is
Twitter.
Man,
my bad.
See,
X. You gotta call it X. Wonder why it's called X.
Man, there is so much squirt on X. I have to fucking dry
There's videos
off.
you've been looking for that you can find on there easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
It's crazy.
This is always
I've been looking at 2 years for that video.
I feel like a fucking explorer when I find some news. Because the highest OnlyFans I saw was probably like, I want to say like 30 or $50. And I was like, man.
That's cheap.
You have. What? But no, that's expensive.
Okay. Well,
who have you seen that's more? Hold on. I don't advocate for violence. I don't. Your coochie is not good enough or pretty enough to be anything above
I've had this
a month.
coochie before, so that's why I paid that much. Okay, let me say that.
I still wouldn't. No, fuck her. No. If I had it before,
you know what? I should probably
better get a discount.
I need to sign or get a lawyer or something because I need to get some money from that stuff.
Some see, that's what I feel about my baby mama.
Because some of those videos are mine, so that's why I'm like.
That's some funny shit.
I can't get them, but that was in the past.
Man, that's actually, now that you bring that up, two things: the reparations, right? My baby mama had the nerve to tell me, I didn't need you. I could have been cool without you. And I was like, first of all, you didn't know how to pump gas before me. Damn. And now you out here saying, yeah, my ass is getting fat and you can never be with it. Bitch, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even know how to have sex for real. So now the next nigga, I feel like I should get like at least $50 from him.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
I thought of that.
Man. You know that little thing she does?
Yep.
That's your boy.
Yep.
That's your boy. The Batista bomb? I don't know where she learned that from. But,
bro,
didn't do it with me.
Yeah, I never told that girl no after that. It was unexpected, dude. She was like, I'm going to the bathroom. Next thing you know, I'm taking clothes off, turn around, full force running at me. And next thing you know, I'm looking up the ceiling.
That's crazy.
Dude, it was...
That seems so fucking gangster, though.
Bro... But, sometimes when you get manhandled, dude, it's like...
But see, I'm going to have to take, like, a Blue Chew or something. Because, like, mentally, my body's going to be like, you have to fight her now. You have to prove that you are a man, so my dick ain't going to stay hard. Right? My adrenaline's going to be pumping. I'm like, it's fight mode. So the Blue Chew keep me right. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I've had moments going soft during sex, and I'm like, this is some embarrassing shit.
But it's not doing it for you though. Like,
bro, does that happen a lot? Like, not a lot, but like, I feel like I'm the only nigga that it happened to. But I'm like, I hope it happens to more people than I think it does.
It's happened.
Not that I wish it on anybody, because that's some embarrassing.
It's happened to me, I think, 3 times.
Man,
3 times.
You have to look at somebody and be like, hey, it's not you. It's me. I told this girl when I dead ass, I was like, you too fine, bro. Like, she was giving me head and it went soft. I'm like, ma'am, you were just too pretty. I'm dead ass. I'm like, this is nice. You were nice. I'm sorry for this. And then, some other things played a part into that as well. Men, if you've been damaged by a woman or if you've been cheated on, fix those problems before you get into another relationship, right? Because she was giving me head, and my ex before her always made me feel bad if I would like take too long, or if I would like ask. I don't feel. And women, don't let your man ask for head. I feel like that should be like If you expect flowers from me, I expect some head.
Yeah, okay.
That's the same.
Yeah.
Peanut butter to my jelly. You feel me? It's the same fucking deal. So she used to. No, I don't want to hear it. Flowers are fucking expensive. Yeah. I will come in 3 minutes.
Yes.
Okay?
3 minutes for...
I have to work 7 hours at my job to get you one bouquet of flowers.
But it also took you more than 3 minutes to go buy it.
Hell yeah, am I gas? There's so much shit that I had to sacrifice to go get you those. But you can't. My lashes. Bitch, they're glue on. Okay? They're glue on. What about my makeup? Bitch, I don't care. Just give me some red. That's it. I feel like it's a good exchange. But anyway, fellas, get through those problems because again, she would make me feel bad. So when I was enjoying this wonderful woman's time, I'm like, am I taking too long? What if she is like? I wonder if he's into this. And then my dick just slowly just
he's up.
It's like,
did you say he's into this?
Like she was thinking. I was thinking. Is she thinking?
Oh, okay.
Is he into this?
Okay, I was like, whew, hold up.
I've said some pause-worthy shit on the podcast before. I've said some pause-worthy shit on accident. He looked at me. I looked at him. I was like, bro, I did not mean to say what I said. This is what I meant. But. Mistakes happen. Yeah, definitely. But anyway, if I do get lucky enough to ask, because I love black women, right? I've only had sex with one white girl, and that was by accident purpose, right? Let me explain what accident purpose is, right? So there's this woman that I've met working at a dispensary, and for the longest, and she had a boyfriend, and then my son's mom still lived with me, but okay, this shows how insecure I am. So I found out my son's mom had sex with somebody else. Mm-hmm. And I think, did the bitch still live with me at that time? I think so. I think I let her come back to live with me after a while or something like that. Anyway, I went over to the girl's house and I was like, man, I fuck with black women, but this is the opportunity. It was the accident that some things went in places, but it was on purpose. I purposely went there, but accidentally slipped in some things. Wasn't the best experience either. Have you ever had sex and you leave and you're like, this was not satisfying? It wasn't satisfying. I literally was so unsatisfied. I was like, I don't think revenge sex is even worth it. And this is why. She was, I forgot which way she was, facing me or not facing me. But I was sitting on the couch and she was on top of me. And then she was like, my legs are tired. Do you know how to do doggy style? And I'm like, I'm ready to go. So I was like, can you finish with your hands, please? I told her I was about to nut, right? I don't know why this, facing her, became this. And it hit me in my chest. Oh, dude. And I was like, bitch, I will punch you in the neck right now if you don't do something about this. Actually, hold on. This probably would have made it better. If it landed on me, feel me? You feel me? Landed on me. And then she licks it off of me with her tongue.
It would have been better, yo.
It would have been better. Oh, I wouldn't have been hipped. I wouldn't have.
Clean yourself?
Nah, she cleaned me.
Okay, thanks.
But it was like, I'd rather it have been I don't know, bro. At least if you fall in public, people laugh, but then it's like, you won $5 because you're the 5th person to fall today. I don't know, something like that. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that. Whew. But yeah, it was very unsatisfying.
I feel like you should have got an award.
Yeah, for Shaq and the Fool or something.
Yeah.
But those actually because my son's mom. This is what I'm talking about. I swear. How you thought your girlfriend was black or it's black. Yes. Golly.
She acts black though sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, how you thought your girlfriend was Mexican? I thought my son's mom was black. She's black, but the bitch acts white as shit. You feel me? And
Did she cook?
no.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, bro, we both. That's where I met her at culinary school. Bitch can't cook. I used to say she can cook because I wanted some cooking.
You met her at culinary school? I didn't know you met her there.
Yeah, that's the worst fucking decision I ever made. Anyway,
well,
I should have went to college.
You got a kid though.
I hate when people say that. I didn't know the little nigga before then.
I know, but I mean, you got a good son though, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I know.
Okay.
But
you know that there was a mistake for her, but not a mistake to have a kid. You got it.
Yeah. That's what people say. But see, like now, all your exes, you can be like, "Hey, it was a mistake meeting that bitch because nothing happened."
Yeah.
So we can't say just because I had a kid, it was good because you had a kid. Nah, this bitch still sucked. Okay, bitch still sucked. Like I probably still would have had a kid.
Yeah.
Probably would have been cooler. Anyway, sorry, that was a joke. Where was I going? Yeah, she couldn't cook, right?
Yeah.
And where am I going with this? Now I'm upset.
You met her and everything.
Yeah, I met her at culinary school. She can't cook. Anyway, there's some brownies in there that she sent with my son the other day. I tried one. Those suck as well. She is all around a bad person. But anyway, that's what. Okay, man, think about titties. So, I'm. Oh shit! I thought about titties for real and I forgot about it. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Who's titties?
Not being able to cook. Yes, okay. How I thought she was a black. She act white as shit, right? So the first two women that I had sex with are very inexperienced. They were inexperienced in my opinion. Like my son's mom, she didn't like to moan. I'm like, this is not saying that I couldn't make her moan. People, I feel like they're judging me already. You feel me? It wasn't me, I promise. She didn't like to be on top. She didn't like to do a lot of shit, right? And then over time, she built up these habits. But I wasn't experienced, right? So again, with the white lady, it was only once. So my whole sex experience was with one person, and it was just D-. It was passing. Mm-hmm. We had a kid. It worked, but it wasn't good, right? So when I finally had some really good coochie, I was very surprised. Do I have you on Snapchat?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay. I posted this thing. Everything will make sense here in a bit. I posted this picture of... I forgot what it was, but it was about stinky coochie, right?
Oh.
And I was like, okay, hear me out. Like I said.
That ruins the mood, though.
I had sex with two women. One was my son's mom, and then the other girl was one time. Their coochies didn't stink.
Okay.
But it had a smell. Right? I thought coochie just had smell. I thought, how everybody has their own thumbprint, right? I thought every girl's coochie had its own. And when people talk about, her coochie was like water, had no flavor, no taste. I thought that was a lie. I was like, that's okay, cool, Back to the 41-year-old. I love you. Come back to my life, please. I don't know if you've ever done this. I probably explained this on the podcast before, but I'm a giver. You feel me? So yeah. I like to have the person satisfied. Mm-hmm. So I was kissing her inner thigh just to make sure her coochie smelled good. Just to prepare myself because you don't want to dive straight into things, right? I can't swim that well. So, I had to ease my way into it. And the lower I was getting, I'm like, I can't smell shit. And then I started to overthink because, again, high consumptions of marijuana kind of fucks with my senses. If I smoke, I can't, taste anything or smell, really. No, this woman's coochie was, have you seen that episode of SpongeBob when he was, all glistening? He was like, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
That's how clean her coochie was. Damn. I was like, man.
She must have just got that thing done.
Yeah, just... You can't say that 2025. Because people pop up with new coochies all the time. Robert becomes Roberto with a new coochie. I love everybody. I had some transgenders on the other day. They're nice men.
They're nice.
They're nice. No, because sometimes I have to be careful because I don't know terminology. So
No, definitely. I gotta be careful too sometimes. Like I started a new job and I thought the dude next to me was a girl, like transgender, and it was actually a dude, and I was like, oh.
That's why I had to say buddy to everybody. I think buddy is you. Yeah, buddy's.
I just need to start saying hi. How are you?
You just say hi. How are you? But man, I was like, I didn't know coochie, and then the rest of the women I had sex with, I was like, oh yeah, like this is great. Clean your coochie.
Yeah.
I feel like that should be like a shirt.
Yeah.
Clean your, and then it'll be a cat. Or you know how people have like license plates, how it's like not the real word, but you know what it says?
Yeah.
It should be like a K, U or O, whatever coo is, and then chi. Like CHI. Clean your coochie.
Clean your coochie.
Because this is the best place on earth.
I had a girl one time that wouldn't let me hit until she went and got it waxed.
See, here's the thing. There was this girl who was kind of the same way. She was like, I don't want to send a coochie pic because I didn't shave it. I said, ma'am, if you don't send that because here's the thing, right? I understand we're all human. I understand hair grows. I don't know, man. I just love women, I guess. And I just want to see. I prefer if it's like trimmed and has an edge up. You feel me? Or if it has like a nice taper fade.
Yeah.
I appreciate those. But if it's furry, bitch, like put a little bow in it, tie like pigtails and shit. Like make it look like style it. So I know that at least
it's getting looked at. It's getting checked.
Because sometimes you just forget about your coochie. Sometimes you forget about it. And here's the thing, men. I heard men be having lint in there. I'm like, that's weird. Where you get lint from?
Lint.
I only had lint in my pocket. I don't even know how lint gets there. First, it's like when your headphones get tied in your pocket. I don't know how the fuck that happens.
Lint?
Yes. Actually, I was watching this video, and this girl, she was gagging. Like, she was giving head on the side of the road. She was gagging. She was like, I think he said something. And she was like, nah, it's not you. Like, you stink. Or like, it wasn't the dick. It was the dick, but you stunk. And I was like, man, but you're still going. This is crazy. But clean your body. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And then I had this girlfriend. So she was like, yeah, I checked your dick before I put it in my mouth. I'm like, when did you have time to like you examined it? Like when? You put a black light over it, make sure it all was
not leaking.
Right. She had to make sure all the sanitary precautions were being took. I'm like, when did it? As you would know, it passed all the inspections. But yeah, man, clean coochies is where it's at.
Definitely.
I just feel like I had to say that because my baby mama's been pissing me off these last couple of days, and I just want people to know she fucking sucks. First of all, future self, my bad. If you look back on this and be like, shame on you, Julian. But you know how she did us. You know what she said to you. Anyway, Carlos, everybody. He plays soccer Friday and Wednesdays. That's all we
Sundays.
And Sundays. That's all we got out of him.
No, yeah, I played that. I've been doing a lot of mechanical work on the side. I rebuilt my car. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of car work. So if you need car work, let me know. You need brakes done? Let me know.
Oh, don't even get me started on the cars. They've had my car since the beginning of this fucking month. And now they're talking about some mechanic. Dave's Auto Repair.
Dave?
Yeah, fuck them. First of all, my RPM was skipping time or whatever that means. Like, it was like going up and down like when it was idle. Oh, okay. It was like skipping. And then every time I had the AC on, my car would start to overheat. So I take it to them. They're like, yeah, it's skipping time. And then you need a drip pan or something replaced. And then you need an electrical thing fixed.
I think the map sensor, it sounds like you got to clean your intake box. Not intake box, but their throttle body. Because that's what it seems like what you were saying, the throttle.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea.
RPMs.
All I know, I had to pay $500 for something and $270 something for the deductible. And I was like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Your thermostat?
I don't fucking know. Then I call them. I'm like, hey guys, you've had my car for quite some time now. When can I?
What year is it? What car is it?
2008 GMC Acadia.
Okay, GMC. Okay. It shouldn't be that long to fix stuff.
Oh, that's what I thought, right? So I called them. They're like, oh, we actually have your car, like, apart right now. And we just found a pin on the motor has busted. So now we have to get a whole new motor.
Sounds like they busted a pin.
I don't fucking know. And now they're waiting for the car dealership's warranty to kick in. And I don't know how long that's going to be.
There's a warranty on this stuff?
Yeah, so like only like on the engine and then I guess the motor. Everything else I had to pay for. Like I've put in so much money on this fucking car, it's ridiculous. But anyway.
So it's on my Civic. I've had to rebuild my transmission twice on it. First time synchros went out, which is the inner and stuff on the gears that lets it move up and down.
Sure.
Stuff like that. And then second time I hit a rock on 41st and Garnett going down there. A rock fell off a truck. Couldn't swerve over to the right because there's a truck next to me. I didn't want to get ran over, so I had to eat it.
But see, that didn't sound like a rock. That sounded like a boulder. I would have said, I would have got there.
My car is lower though on the front, so it hit right on the side of the bell housing of my transmission, and I had to go buy a new one. Well, not a new one. I found one off my Facebook Market, rebuild it, and boom.
The fact people are selling transmissions on Facebook Market surprises me.
They sell anything on there.
Man, if you know anybody,
they sell mushrooms on there. They sell
really,
yeah,
interesting.
OnlyFans.
Man, if you know anybody trying to get rid of a motorcycle,
there's a lot of motorcycles in there.
I know. I want one for like at least probably 2,000 would be cool, and then I can just pay you to fix it.
I don't know a lot about motorcycles, but I can figure.
Like I want to be rich enough that like I just pay people to do what I don't want to do. Yeah. Like okay, so I know how to do things, right? I know how to change a tire.
Yeah.
I know how to change brakes. Maybe. Right, depending. I know how to pump gas. I know how to put oil in the thing. Everything else, I'd rather pay somebody.
I'm sorry, but a man should know how to change a tire.
For sure.
I'm sorry, but if you are a lady with a guy that doesn't know how to change a tire, I feel sorry. Like, it's like...
But it's so fucking... It's not even hard, really.
It's really not. Like,
it's really
ladies.
simple.
There was a lady one time that was on the side of the road that I stopped to help, and her boyfriend was in the car. And her boyfriend was a big old buff black dude.
You know what? Oh, damn.
And the girl...
was she white?
Yeah.
Damn it!
And I was like, huh.
Doctor
I had a jack in the car, too, and I was going to help her out. She's like, yeah, I'm trying to change this tire. I'm like, yeah, I got to go.
Yeah, I would have left.
Because I'm like, bro, your dude is...
Because I'm not fighting no big black guy. But it would have pissed her. I would have cussed him out on my way to the car.
Me doing the job and, like, kind of telling her he's not a man.
Yeah, he's fucking suck.
Oh, man.
I would have asked, well, it's more than likely her car, but if it was his car, and I'm like, just come get in my car. How about that? Me and you can leave.
I'm just like, it's not that hard to change a tire. It's really not.
It's not.
Shoot.
Now. Let me finish this thought because now I remember it. If I had sex with a Mexican girl, I want her to be fat because I feel like her coochie would taste like street tacos. They just look delicious. They look amazing. One thing I have found out, though, that Mexican titties do look like their areolas are pretty big. They're like bright. They're like pig pink. They're not like pig. They're like pig pink. They're not like white girl areolas that are like red kind of, and black girls got like brown, tan. But like Mexican girls, they can have the dark brown ones, but sometimes they're pig pink.
Yeah,
those ones, I'd be
I've
like,
seen some videos.
Man. Anyway, I just had to. It popped back into my mind for the people who are following along, if you can. That ends my whole tangent. But anyway. So what about cars that interest you the most? Because to me, I don't understand them, to say the least. But what I've came to realize is that everything in like cars or tech is kind of like the human body. You have the heart, you have the brain, you have other things that pump shit to that. So is that kind of how you look at cars, as its own body or its own system?
I look at them as more like Insects.
Oh shit.
Because if you look at insects, every insect has like a certain way of functioning.
Okay.
Like same way animals sometimes, but I look at them more as insects because like insects that lose an arm and they'll still be moving. And car, you can break something that doesn't really need it and they'll still be working.
Why the fuck is it there?
Yeah.
Like tonsils. My little sister just got her tonsils out, and I'm like, why the fuck do we have them?
I don't even know.
If we can get rid of them, what the fuck are they there for?
Well, yeah, you're right.
Some of these girls, they act like they don't have fucking a uvula. I don't even know what that's there for them. They just...
It's for the comfort of her dick.
Not saying that my dick is that long. If a girl ever gags on my dick, I'm going to pop her on the head and say, stop lying.
Stop
fucking lying.
Oh.
That's funny. That's funny. It's funny.
Yeah, look at them as insects, dog. Like, I mean, it's just...
Cars, not women.
No, yeah, cars. Definitely not women. But...
If you look at any woman as an insect, look at them as a praying mantis because they will eat you. They will eat you alive.
Yeah.
And black widows. They both eat their male partners.
I don't understand that.
If the pussy's that good, eat me.
Yeah.
Honestly, eat me. If this is the best I've ever will have, going to have, and have had, I'd rather die. It's like a life. It's like able to live like a year in heaven and then have to come back to earth for 1,000 years. No, I don't want to be here no more. I know what's up there. I don't want to be here no more.
Have you ever thought about that though? Like, you die here, you go to heaven.
That was some people.
But then you gotta deal with those people too that you dealt with on earth.
No, because a lot of people that are in my life are dicks, so they're probably in hell. I hate when people don't understand. People piss me off. They be like, no disrespect to anybody, because I don't want this smoke. I'm not gonna name this guy's name, but he was a rapper from Chicago. They put R.I.P. this person with angel wings on him. Didn't you just say this nigga killed somebody? Didn't all in his songs he said I killed this person or I'm a savage? He's not in heaven.
I thought he was a shooter though.
He's not in heaven.
He wasn't a shooter then.
No, he's in hell. He killed
people. I mean, I thought he was a shooter. You know, like he didn't shoot in time.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We got to start saying things are realistic. Like when people be like, "Oh yeah, my homie, he's up in heaven watching me." Your homie used to beat on women. The reason he died is because he was running from the cops after slapping an old lady in the mall, and he crashed his car. He's not in heaven.
Dang.
I know. I'm just playing, guys.
Oh God.
I don't know who goes to heaven, who goes to hell.
Yeah, that's
it's not my job. But I feel like but yeah, I feel like that's how it is. With the if I was an animal or an insect.
Yeah.
And that's the best coochie I had, I'd rather die. Sorry, back to your car thing.
Oh yeah, no, I just look at them as insects because like there's different cars, different vehicles like that, and I'm like, what type of engineer person made this crap, or why did they allow this to be a car, like this kind of motor, this kind of parts, and who the hell put this on the side of the freaking motor, or you have to take the whole thing out to get to, or who?
For sure.
Yeah, I'm like, idiots.
In your opinion, I have no idea what the things on the side of the motor.
Just like removing stuff, you have to remove this, just to get to one little piece, and you're like, I need to find this guy with the blueprints that made the blueprints of this and hit him. Yeah.
Actually, I mean, the more you're talking about cars, the more they sound like women.
Oh,
you got to remove layers,
complicated,
especially if she's a single mom. You got to remove a layer just to get to another layer, just to get to the talking phase. Just to get to another layer. Just to get to the, maybe he's not the right one. Or you get to another layer and you're like, bitch, I don't even want layers anymore. I don't like layered cake. I don't like layered houses. I don't like layered anything anymore.
Dude. And then they play with your feelings.
See, I love single mothers. My mom was a single mom and she raised 5 kids, and I love single women. I don't know if I'd ever date one. Actually, what's blown my mind, I think I'm just the MILF mower or the MILF something, because every woman I had sex with, besides one, was a mother. Does that make me a motherfucker? That's so corny. Oh, that was corny as shit.
Yeah. I mean, I was a motherfucker for a while.
Man.
I mean, I had this one girl that was freaking awesome, and she was still a single mom. But she was freaking good. And I was like, whoa.
When you have sex with a mom whose kid is your age...
Okay, that's different, though.
You experience a different... like, if she would have killed me, like a Black Widow or a praying mantis, that would have been cool. That is all I am saying. She would have killed me right then and there. That would have been all right. Because it was nice. It was nice, bro. I can't explain it any other way besides it was nice.
Dang. It was that good?
Oh yeah. And it's like I haven't talked to her since. And I think it was my fault. Hear me out. A couple days later, I was like, yeah, you're such a nice lady, you're such a queen, you're all this. And she was like, well, are you trying to cuff this queen? And I was like, ooh. You're 41. My mom's 44. Do the math. I'm still trying to lose weight, ma'am. I'm still trying to figure out who I am. And she was like, I understand.
How many kids does she have?
I don't know, 2 probably. But she was like, I understand. I got a lot of shit that I got to do as well. And I said, dope. We're on the same page. Obviously, we're not. We're probably on the same page. We're on a different fucking book. She was probably already saying, this nigga is not for me. But this is the thing, ladies. And I appreciate everything that she gave to me that day. Don't give coochie if a relationship is what you're really wanting. You feel me? Because, like, now I feel bad. Because it's like, you were fucking amazing. You were great. You were pretty. You were really nice. I can't date a 41-year-old, can I? I think I was like 24 at the time. No, hear me out. I was 24, I think.
Did she have her own house?
Oh, fuck. How long ago was that?
But, dude, she would have been your sugar mama.
2 years ago.
You would have had a sugar mama.
True. But I was immature. I would have got her pregnant. I would have. Actually, no. If she is your mom's age, back then times were different. You can get your tubes tied after like 1-2 kids. So that could. Oh, Julian. See, sometimes, man, I look back at my life and think, what the fuck? Right?
Dude, I would have done it. I'm sorry. That's a sugar mama there. You know how many project cars I go to have?
Project cars is crazy. And she can cook for real, though, man.
That's crazy.
And she was so nice. She was like, yeah, I always found you attractive, but you was with your baby mama at the time. And I was like, bitch, you should have told me. I would have left her. Guys, I'm really not this person in real life. I'm not.
Well, I mean, with all the shit you deal with, I mean, it gets to that point where you're like, man, no, fuck this.
Man.
Yeah.
But I mean, cars are really interesting, especially just the layout of things. And when I look at other cars that are probably foreign, so your French, your English, your German. When we think of cars, I mean, 4 wheels, motor, gas, like all that shit, it makes it. But when you look at them, you're like, this is like a language, so to say.
Yeah.
And it goes with their country, their style. You know, just like food or clothing Definitely. Or whatever.
They need a certain kind of fluid to run. They need a certain things, yeah.
So in your opinion, if you weren't, I wouldn't say like obligated to a country like America that you live in, if you were like your own state or your like you can, this one is what I want to
my
run.
own habitat.
Right,
yeah.
right. What car from a country, like what country brand would you?
Probably like a Japanese brand.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Japanese brands that are? Actually, Japanese people, we got to give them their credit.
Oh, dude, they.
We were talking about Japanese and not we, but. I was talking to somebody about the Japanese. I was like, man, they do everything so, like, professional. Mm-hmm. Like, they bow. I think other people bow, but they take it to Nigga,
Have you had a woman bow you?
No, but I wish.
Dude.
I wish.
I was, okay, so.
And she says, oh, we need to go to Japan. Because if somebody said, yes, my black king, and bow to me.
Oh, my God. Dude, I had this one girl I was dating at the time. She was a single mom.
She was Japanese?
She was
I've never
Korean, I think.
I've never seen
no,
one, though.
I think she was, I don't know exactly. I think she was Asian, though.
Yeah, that's a little
and
bit.
Then,
that's all right.
But she was short. You know. Man. And then, but dude, she would like every time I say hi to her, or meet her somewhere and say, "How you doing?" Before I ever give her a hug, she would bow at me.
Oh shit!
And I was like, "Hold up."
That's gangster.
I don't hold up.
That's gangster.
But she wanted to get married so quick that I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Oh man,
nah.
I had this girl. She asked me. She was like, "You want to get engaged?" In my mind, again, I smoke a lot of weed. I thought it was, you want to get engaged eventually? I was like, eventually? She was like, no, like, soon. And I was like,
nah.
It hasn't been 48 hours, ma'am. It's got good dick. That's all I'm saying. But yeah. Oh, man. That would be great. I think it was Japan or Korea. It was somebody. They were like, paying foreigners to come over there to have sex with
yes. Them. I think it was China, actually.
No, China has billions of fucking people.
No, you're right.
It's probably Japanese.
It was probably Japan.
Really Hachimura. That makes sense.
Oh.
That's how you get black Japanese kids.
Dang, I wonder if Europe does that. Bro, you go to Europe, make a mixed kid.
No.
Get him into soccer, and you'll become a billionaire.
You look like Mbappe.
A millionaire.
Mbappe. That's what they all
Ninja
look
Turtle.
Like. That's funny as fuck.
Bro.
He does look like a Ninja Turtle. But see, okay, so hear me out. The only white woman that I would like or like country that would, if they accept me, because I don't know who's racist or not, right? But like
everybody's
the really pale white women with the red hair, I think it's Scotland or Ireland or whatever. Oh man, I don't know what it is. They look like snow. And that shit is sexy. I think it's the color scheme, right? The fiery red hair, especially if the coochie hair is red and then the coochie's pink. Nigga, it look like strawberry ice cream in fucking vanilla white chocolate around it. That's
not your type?
Shit. I wouldn't say my type. It's just
your foreign type.
Yeah, there we go.
They're foreign type.
I love black women. There's something about y'all. It's just something about it. And then I'm starting to realize I like skinny, short girls. I mean, skinny girls, period. But like, you have to be athletic. Let me not say that because Julian people would be like, Julian, body positivity. I love everybody. I love every type of body.
You like LBMs. Little booty matters.
Oh. Hey, the baby said it the best. He said, if your ass is jiggling like that and you skinny, it's still a fat ass to me.
Hey.
Cause it's not her fault.
No.
That she's skinny, but if that motherfucker is still moving. Cause my son's mom, that bitch was fat. She had big titties, but that ass was like flat. That shit was flatter than the earth. That shit was flatter than a flat top. Nigga, I was flat. I'm just so upset. 20 years from now, she's gonna be in the comments. Well, your dick was small, and whore, man.
Still hit though.
That's what I'm saying. Man, at least she didn't heart it like the other girl did. I wonder what that means. Is that like a passive aggressive type of?
I think it means it's good, but it's not good enough.
Yeah, it's
good.
Yeah,
it's good, but it's not good enough. You
know what? I appreciate you saying that. No Diddy, I appreciate it, but yeah. I feel like that helps me move on. It's because I was watching.
Maybe it's like you're an option. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
I was watching John Cena's podcast with Shannon Sharp.
Was he talking about the big women?
No, not that one yet.
Okay.
But it's a newer one. But he was like, yeah, man. He was talking about acting. He was like, the actors, they'll just tell you, you didn't get the part. And technically, that's saying you're not good enough. You're not good enough. But eventually, you'll get the role in something else that's meant for you. So if I'm just not good enough, that's fine. That's fine. It's better than they're looking at me and saying, you were absolutely fucking horrible. Never act a day in your fucking life. That would have been worse.
Yeah.
So if I just didn't get the audition, I'll take it like that.
John Cena's been in a lot of movies, huh?
He has.
Yeah.
He has. He's been in some good ones.
You know, I didn't know he was short, though. I didn't know how short he
He's
was.
6 foot. Not my height.
He's 6 foot?
Yeah, 6 foot.
I thought he was shorter than that.
Alexa, how tall is John Cena?
John Cena is 6 feet 1 inch.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, my height.
Dang. Dang, I'm shorter than that. I thought he was shorter than that. Maybe it's just the camera view.
Probably.
Make him
I mean,
look shorter.
Rey Mysterio is probably your height.
No, he's shorter than me. He has to be shorter than me.
Alexa, how tall is Rey Mysterio?
Rey Mysterio is 5 feet 3 inches tall.
Oh,
What the hell?
He's short, dog. I'm 6. I'm 5'7". Yeah, he's shorter than me.
5'3"?
Yeah. Yeah, that dude is short. That's why I didn't believe when he took down the Great Khali. I was like, I don't know about
That's
that.
fucking wrestling. Of course he is. I love wrestling.
I love it too, but
But
some
yeah.
of the fights, I'm like, nah.
But yeah, I'm starting to realize I like skin because, okay, it's not, I did say the Mexican girl, we're going to have to do another podcast to get to figure you out because,
My bad.
no, it's not your fault. I've literally
We were
talked
just
about
talking.
coochie and titties
We're just trying to catch up.
for an hour. Yeah, I haven't seen this man in like 200-300
Oh, wow.
years.
When's the last time we saw each other? Were we boxing outside? Outside the church?
Damn, was it really that long ago?
I don't think so. No, I've seen you at church. It would have been church.
Yes, yeah, I mean, probably like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Let's just say that just to make it.
Well, I mean, like, we didn't catch up, but we've
Right.
seen
We
each
saw
other.
each other,
Yeah.
I saw you, you saw me.
And we said hi.
We said hi. We said hi.
And
But okay, so yes, if it was a Mexican woman, Torta, because again, I don't know. bro.
Violet Myers.
Huh?
Huh? I said Violet Myers.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Violet Myers? Yeah,
Vi-
I don't know who that
Okay, that's your assignment.
is. Okay, oh. Sound like a plan, Stan. But no, I mean, there's something about him, right? But okay. I've told this podcast before, or this story, I think. I was having sex with this big girl. She weighed more than me.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, I didn't perform well. I told you, sometimes I go soft. I was sick. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Dang.
She was drunk.
Um,
Never have sex with a girl if she's drunk. Because you never know what she will say. Just heads up. Not saying she would have or did. Not saying that. I should have been smart enough, though. But just because you want to be on the same page.
yeah.
That's, I mean, just regardless.
Definitely.
Long story short, she left in the morning. I get a butt dial from her around like noon the next day. I answer it. I'm like, hello. All I hear. Yeah, his dick was small. We couldn't do these positions because we both was big. And then I'm like, damn. Sooner or later, I knew this was going to happen, right? Not her. I just thought, I just thought shit's going to happen. So I hang up. I'm like, is this how you really feel about me? She tried to play stupid. Like, what are you talking about? I was like, girl, I heard everything you fucking said. She was like, you should have heard what I was saying before that. It was good. I was saying, you were good at this, you were good at that. I'm just saying, we couldn't do this position because we both were, big. Carlos. I threw some toys over there.
Okay.
2 hours ago. And that motherfucker's still doing what he's doing. I don't know if I should be concerned. Anyway. Enjoy that.
Sage this place, bro.
Actually, I don't do that witchcraft shit.
No, it's just the cleans.
Yeah, that's what they all say. But no, it's some toy that's malfunctioning. I think the batteries are going low. But anyway. I wasn't upset that she said my dick was small. What pissed me off is she said we both were big. Carlos.
If you lost a lot of weight, dog.
Oh, I'm not big anymore, Carlos. Don't talk about my muscles. Talk about my dick. Talk about I work for these. Okay? And I'm still cool with her. You know, I'm not mad. Do what you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say what you want to say. I don't think I could forgive that, though. Talk about my muscles, though. That's why I switched to skinny women. Because at least I look big to them regardless.
Oh, yeah.
No, there's this.
Pissed you off or was it good?
That was great.
Okay.
All right, so there's this woman. She's like 5'4", 5'5". She's small. Has to be like 120 pounds. Probably not heavy. I can't gauge weight, right? I picked her up. She was laying on the bed. I was like, put your arms around my head. I picked her up, stood up, sat down, lifted her up, and then sat her on my face, Carlos. I was like, oh, this is the best.
This is it.
This is it. She could have killed me right then and
You
there.
almost suffocate myself.
I would have been fine. But no, there's no suffocation with small women, especially somebody who's 5'4".
Because he's just like right there.
She was on my beard. She was on my hairline. She was on my nose. Like, she was right, bro. Have you ever seen like a skateboard ramp that goes up like this?
Yeah.
That's what her body was doing to my face. Okay, and I
She
was
was right in your face.
to this day, I feel like I should pay her money. I feel like she needs to be compensated for the best sex I've ever had in my life.
She give you that free subscription?
Man, so my ex after my son's this is how I distinguish. So my son's mom is my first girlfriend. My ex is the other women who I've dated. But my ex, she was great too. That was some good sex. But this one right here, because I've been liking her for a while, and we've worked out. We've ran on Riverside. I can run, guys. I kept up. And that's another thing. Losing weight, you get that stamina, and nigga, I was all over the place. That shit was gangster.
Then get my back up.
I love when, some women make me feel good, but hey, don't lie to me. I told you, the bitch gags sucking my dick, I'm gonna slap her and tell her, no, don't lie.
No.
I put it in her in this position. It's a great fucking position. You should try it. You sit down on your bed or couch, whatever makes you comfortable. Of course you spread your legs. She sits on you, right? But you grab her wrist and you horse jockey her.
Okay.
Nigga.
Well, her back's on you, right? Like
no, like her back is facing you.
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
And she's sitting on it, but you're pulling her into you. Like Santa's
grabbing her arms like this.
Yes, nigga.
Got you.
I'm telling I thrusted once, and she was like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. I was like, it's not that big. You could have been like, oh, I didn't know we were starting yet. Nah, I wasn't ready. Come on now. I appreciate you, though. And then that head game was nice, too. It didn't last long. Because I think the noises I was making, in her mind, was like, okay, I think he had enough. Because she was... And then another thing... Oh, guys. If you're a big person, lose weight. Things get better. Things get better. That's what I've
really
realized is things get better. Not saying you can't perform. I can only do missionary when I was big. Now, my back was against the wall, and she put her legs on top of my legs, and I just like bent my dick and just slapped it in there. I'm like, man.
Have you ever bent your dick so bad like it pops?
No. Who are you? Are you fucking a snake? Like, how are these positions? I don't think I've got to that level of smallness yet. What? I did hit my ex's tooth once, and I think it bruised my dick because every time I'd get hard and like hit my underwear or something, that shit would hurt. I think I like hurt the muscle or something.
Dude, I had this girl bend down like this, and I was like hitting her from the back, but like.
Oh, like her hands on the ground?
Her hands are on the ground like this, and I'm hitting her from the back, and I'm going like this, down, and I guess I bent too much going downwards that my dick, when it was going like this, it popped. And I was like, oh. Went straight down, dude. It hurt like a mother. I had to stop.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, that thing was
Man.
bruised for 3 days. Like my whole side was bruised for like 3 days. I don't know if it was
Well,
the dick or what, but
Well, let me tell you what would have happened if it didn't break. This is my experience. Oh, then this is why I love her, right? I'm not three things that she did that was like, I make bad life decisions. I think you guys agree. I put a kid in a woman that's not even worth 5 cents. But what this woman said to me, the girl that I'm talking about, with the short girl, nigga, I was giving her some head. I put these 2 fingers in her while doing it. I pulled them out because I'm fat still. So, like, I was suffocating in there. I was like, hands and face, nigga, I was dying. So I pull them out. She's going to grab my wrist and put my fingers in her mouth. Nigga. No. I've never cried during sex, but in that point in time, I was like, oh, this is amazing. She is nasty. And I love
nasty.
It. So I pick her up and I take her to the room. Things start to happen in the room. That's when I pick her up, put her on my face, all that fun stuff. As she's sitting on my face, she keeps like raising up. And I'm like, why is she doing that? And I was like, are you trying not to squirt? I think she said yes. I forgot what it was.
You ever had like gotten in your eye?
Oh, yeah. It's been everywhere.
Shit burns.
It's been I've made a woman squirt with my dab pen.
Dude, I was fucking a girl.
Great.
She never told me she'd squirt, so I'm hitting it like while I'm on top of her missionary. Next thing you know, I go to look down, right all over the face.
It's a good time.
In the eye, dude.
It's a good time. It's a fucking good time. Man.
It really, really sucks.
I don't like that it's I don't like it's
sucks.
warm. I don't like that it's warm though. Especially if it's already hot. Like that's why
you're getting R. Kelly'd or what? Like you're like
it's still R. Kelly.
I mean, yeah, but like
I'm alright with that.
Like,
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I was like, girl, you better fucking squirt on me. I was insistent. And she was like, no, I don't want to. I was like, fine, whatever. So we start having intercourse some more. And then I was like, you know what? Oh, she was like, yeah, I've already came 3 times. I was like, oh, 3? That's not niggas good. I got a hat trick, Carlos. I got a hat trick. Shout out to soccer. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and finish. Because, again, in my mind, I don't want a girl to feel like I'm taking forever.
Hey, you want to play soccer sometime?
Indoor?
Yeah, whenever.
Yeah, let's play some. When my knees get better, I ran those 6 miles and I got tendonitis. Oh. Yeah. What sucked, because I was at Planet Fitness. Mm-hmm. I ran the 6 mile. The last mile fucking sucked. I thought I was going to die.
Do you run on a treadmill all the time?
No, I like running outside more. Okay. I run from 56 in Riverside to 41st and then back. Mm-hmm. So it's 3 miles. But I was mad because my car was in the shop. I couldn't pay for it and shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to run. I'm going to run 6 miles. I was, excuse me. That's how you know. Oh my goodness.
Shit's pissing you off.
Yeah. And that's how you know I'm like in the gym forever. I got so mad. I was like, I'm going to run 6 miles. Who gets mad and says they're going to run 6 miles?
Vegeta.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to my guy. But yeah, I ran the 6 mile and I felt good. Like the next day I didn't feel no pain. And I was like, you know what? My car's still in the shop. I'm just going to run to the gym. It's down the street. It's like a mile away. I started running before I got out of the fucking apartment complex. My right knee started hurting. I was like, oh, that's not good. And I was like, you know what? Can't be a bitch. So I ran to the gym anyway on the hurt leg. But after that, I've been taking it easy. Okay. But
my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine.
You were on.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Let's finish this job. So I was like, you know what? Scoot a little closer. I'm about to net on your stomach. Oh, I can't. Carlos, I can't. What she said to me after, she was like, no, I don't want you to come on my stomach. I want to fuck it out of you. And I said, in the short process, you know, in anime, when something fast is happening and everything slowed down and they think of like a memory that's like 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me, Carlos. After I heard I want to fuck it out of you, in my mind, I was like, a kid's not a bad idea right now.
The flashbacks started kicking in.
I can take care of another kid. I'm okay. You know, like when do opportunities like this arise? Like, you have to take this. And before I know it, I'm saying, what position? She was like, doggy style. I said, ma'am, bet.
Bet.
Number 3, my son's mom was fucking boring. She flipped over so fast, ass and coochie in the air, and I was like, whew. I like patted a little bit. I was like, ooh, calm down. Calm down, Tiger. And she was like, what? And I was like, I'm still fat, right? My bed's a Tempur-Pedic, so it has like air in it.
Yeah. So you sink into it.
Yeah. So I can't. She's fucking 5'5".
Yeah.
I'm 6'1". I can't really like her. She's small. I don't got that much dick. I'll fall on her. So that's when we do the edge of the bed thing, and I'm pulling her. But going back to the hurt dick, what would have happened? So again, lose weight, fat people, fat men. Nigga, I'm sitting, legs across. Her arms are on the ground. It's in, and she is twerking on my ween, and I'm like, this is the best view I have ever had in my life. Because again, when I used to be fat, I couldn't see myself having sex. I just had to like assume I was having sex. Yeah. Stomach was. When people make fun of fat people, like, you haven't seen your dick. That's for sure. That's for real. Yeah. But I was looking. I was like, man, you put a little thumb in the booty too.
Oh yeah, definitely. You have to sometimes. And
then right when the explosion happened, you know, you just take it out and you do what you got to do. But I was like, there's nothing better than that, man.
Oh, man.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? That's it. That's all I gotta say. Everything that I've said today, an hour and 22 minutes later.
It's been an hour already?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the great thing about podcasting.
It just goes.
It just goes. But what you been up to, man? Besides out here busting down white women.
Fighting aliens and...
You fighting yourself?
No, my other. You know.
The other. That's fucked up. Yeah. That's another thing. I have a big pet peeve on that. Like when like Hispanics, Asians, and like other people that their parents come to this country and they are born here and they like fight in the military and shit, or they're cops and they have to go fuck up their own people. I'm like, that's fucked up. Like a Mexican on border control, that's fucked up. I've never seen so much disrespect in my life. Yeah. Remember when we went to Mexico? Yeah. They were like in a Mexican accent. I can't do a Mexican accent. I don't want to sound racist, but are you American?
Are you American?
Man, nigga, are you American? Shit, I think Jose's over here lying. Nah, man, I'm Puerto Rican.
They wouldn't even let us cross because of freaking, what was his name? Ismael or whatever.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy.
I was like, what the fuck? He showed you the paperwork.
How much game is that? I'm not gonna get fully into that, but how much game is it? You from another country, you riz up somebody, and then they bring you to America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hope he's doing well.
I hope he's in America. I don't know about that.
Nah, he went to prison trying to get into the U.S.
He smuggled El Chapo for a little bit. Nah, I don't know. I don't know if he's how he's doing. I think he hit me up one time, but I think he was in New York.
I want to say.
Well, he has a visa. Yeah. All that. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Do Mexicans really like mangoes? What about mangoes?
I made a mango cheesecake recently.
Oh shit!
It's actually fire.
It sounds delicious.
It's actually easy to make. I'll see the recipe.
Yeah, or just making and bringing it.
Y'all need that too. Next podcast, I'll bring it.
I appreciate it. But okay, so
I ate that thing in one day.
But see, there's mangoes and then there's peaches. Peaches to me are better than mangoes, but I feel like people put mangoes over peaches, and I'm like, for what?
I don't know.
I've never had like. I mean, actually, when we went
I love
to Mexico,
peaches. I'm sorry. I love peaches more than mangoes.
Yeah, they're fucking delicious. Okay, hold on. I like peaches already in like the juice, like regular peaches that I gotta eat and shit.
Yeah, and then you get to the seed, you're like, bro, I gotta get rid of this. Like you're like, but I mean, it's still juicy though.
Better than the juice.
You bite into it. You have to have a napkin.
That's another. I'm tired of talking about sex. That's another thing about skinny women too, because big girls, they got meat around the coochie, right? Like around the important part of it.
Yeah.
So when their coochies are like in the panties, it doesn't really get up in there. But with a skinny girl, she's turned on, and like the panties and the coochie touch, and when you pull them off, and she has her little liquid already on there, nigga, ain't nothing better. That's why I don't see how some people can't like coochie, and I'm like, have you seen it? Have you looked at it?
Have you tried it?
Have you tried it? But then they'd be like, have you tried dick? And I'm like, no. They'd be like, how you know you don't like it? Nigga, I
have one.
I've never jumped off a building thinking I can fly. Hold on. No, that's a bad analogy.
What is this, the other guys?
I don't know.
Have you seen
That's a great fucking aim for the bushes.
Oh,
I've never gotten bitten by a... No, fuck, I don't know, man.
We got bitten by a spider.
But I know I wouldn't like it. There we go. I just know I ain't gonna like it. That's just crazy.
Oh man.
Nah, but shout out to the G's and the LGBT, because if a man can do that to another man and y'all are like that's y'all
they
thing,
can be really spy people, dude. Like they can really do a spy job.
No,
you thought about that? But they get tortured, but they probably like it. No offense. I'm sorry. No offense to y'all, but
I'm giving them props, because if a man can do that to another man, that's the toughest nigga I ever met in my life. Don't you come anywhere, pause, by my butt. And that's when you were talking about being Batista bombed. I thought she was licking your booty. That's what I thought.
You never had your ass ate?
No.
What?
I know. I don't know. Remember when I was saying
you ever had a girl's ass though?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
It's right there.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
I don't understand why people say, "Ew, why would you eat a girl's
ass?"
It's
like walking on the sidewalk.
There's ass juice on that pussy no matter what. You know there's gonna be ass juice on there. I'm sorry.
Ass juice. That's like walking on the sidewalk and occasionally stepping on the crack. It's there.
It's there. Yeah.
It's gonna happen. But see, with that small girl, that's the thing. She was so light, bro. You just like her legs were like up. You feel me?
Seems like you need to hit this girl up again.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can. I don't think it'd be good for my mental health, bro.
Like, baby number 2,
man. But I was just lifting up her lower back, and she was just like, it's easy.
I don't know. When I used to work out, dude, I used to go for the Torta. I'm sorry. I used to be John Cena.
You have to, man. It tastes like street time. There's no way. Or if it doesn't.
Well, I haven't had Latino. Like I'm telling you, I haven't had Latinas.
If it doesn't taste, that needs to be like. There needs to be something we need to figure out. We just need to find some sisters or some friends that are I'm not gonna say hoes. Can we say hoes is a good word? That will be. They
listen to songs that say hoes.
Man, that will be down for an hour or so to hang out with us, and wrestle naked. That's what we need to do. Just find some women who would be down to do that. I feel like they need it, but I want the bigger one though. Not like the bigger one that's like, okay, are you gonna buy me food after this? I don't want that bigger one.
You want the Kim Kardashian hourglass looking one?
No. I'm trying to think of a chubby Latino girl. Latino is like a that's like
a boy. Latino's a boy. Latina.
Yeah. Latino girl is like saying boy girl, right? It don't matter.
Latina is the girl. Okay. Latino is the boy.
That's crazy. I fuck with it. How y'all have like different things. I'm not gonna say y'all. This nigga's American.
Oh.
How Hispanics have like a boy and a girl version. It's pretty gangster. What do they do about the T's in the LGBTs? Do y'all have like a? Okay, because y'all have like a la and an o. I wonder if y'all have like a u. Anyway,
We just say Aos.
I'm trying to.
Aos means them. I mean, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's tough for them to come out to families.
I'm trying to think of a celebrity that is a Hispanic celebrity that is chunky.
Hispanic celebrity?
That's
That's
a
chunky.
girl.
That's a little girl.
That I'm trying to like this is the type of
Jane the Virgin? I mean, have you seen it? No, I forget her name.
Ugly Betty. Or, Jane the Virgin. I never.
Jane
heard
the
of
Virgin, you
that
ever seen that show?
one.
That girl, she's not chunky, but she's still thick.
Anyway, I guess there's not a lot of. I don't know. I want her to be built like Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah. Old Lizzo though.
Old Lizzo.
Not new Lizzo.
I haven't seen new Lizzo.
She's fucking fine. That's the thing, girls. I followed this girl on Instagram and X, but she lost hella weight and now she made an OnlyFans, and I'm like, good for you.
Bro, you were talking
You
about this.
should.
You were talking about this short girl, the skinny girl, right? The white girl. And now I'm over here thinking about Sabrina Carpenter. You know her?
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
I don't know, man. Tortas is fucking amazing. It's like you have to find the ones that work at their father's Mexican restaurant.
Or Body Shop or stuff like that.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, the dude. Shoot, just go to Imperio. Go to some Mexican clubs. Might find one.
See, I just don't like clubs though.
Get a drink. And just
But see, I want to go somewhere where there's like hella bunch of Mexican girls, but not a lot of niggas. Hear me out, because I feel like Mexicans are racist. I don't know if you noticed
Mexicans
that. Very racist.
Yo, dude, I hate them.
But
They
no,
piss me the
here's
fuck
the
off.
thing.
I'm sorry, bro. They piss me off, bro. And I hate. They piss me off in my apartments, dude. I feel like 17 people live in one goddamn apartment, and I can't find a parking space. Because these motherfuckers got 17 cars or 20 cars out there, and I only got 2 cars, and I'm just trying to park close. And I gotta park a fucking 2 miles away.
That's still a Mexican like state.
Dude.
This nigga said they got 17, I got 2. I only got 1. And I barely can find a fucking parking spot.
Well, I just got this car. I feel blessed though. My mom just gave it to me. So I feel blessed with that.
But that's funny because black people do the same thing. Chris Rock made a joke. It was like there's 2 types of black people. There's black people and there's niggas. Black people you can hang around. You can have a barbecue. You can have a good time. Niggas will shoot up the fucking movie theater. The grand opening, grand closing. Like, so it makes sense.
Bro, then you got all them cuz over there, bro. Doing donuts and shit in their trucks.
Oh man.
Or
But the
V6s.
cookouts is always fire.
Oh, dude. No, yeah, they
Y'all
good.
make some good fun, but it's not versatile. Like, not versatile, but it's the same shit.
Yeah, but it's just like
Your tacos, your burritos, your tortas, your falupas. Not
chalupas. You talking about chalupas?
No,
or-
not chalupa,
Okay,
man.
was
I
like-
know that's American.
I was
What flautas?
flautas.
They're all the
gorditas.
same. They're all the same shit.
Yeah, basically.
Just a different bread.
Just different breading and different style. Like, yeah.
Y'all fucking cheating, but it's so delicious.
Yeah.
It's so it tastes different, but it's all the same fucking thing.
Just different flavors.
I need to start becoming more of a taco guy because I like to get full, so I get a burrito. But tacos are.
You like tortas and tacos? Obviously
See,
you do, but
sometimes tortas are like. I don't get them
What
because
meat you
I don't
get?
like the
what meat you get?
the steak.
Steak?
But sometimes I feel like black people. If you go to a Mexican or a Chinese restaurant, you want shrimp fried rice because shrimp is like not a delicacy, but it seems like you got some good shit.
Yeah.
When you go to a black person, you go to a Mexican restaurant or a taco truck, steak is like that shit.
Steak, yeah.
So it's like I only get the steak because I'm biased. It's like, oh, steak is gonna be better than chicken, but sometimes that chicken be. Nigga, I'm like, okay.
You like pastor? The pork?
I don't eat
Marinated
pork.
pork? You don't eat pork? Okay. They have I went to this taco truck yesterday called Frida's.
Uh-huh.
And I've been going there for a while. It's a little black truck on 31st and 129th. And dude, their food.
Damn, you be out there. I don't be go. If
If it's food?
if it has 3 numbers in the fucking the cross lane or whatever, I'm not over there. 159. No, you was talking about Garnett. I was like, I'm never on Garnett. That's where all the Mexicans are at.
Bro, they be pissing me off. They don't know how to drive for shit. And it's not even them, bro. It's the Venezuelans that came in. They be pissing me off. They be coming in and destroying shit. That's why you didn't see none of them at the parade thing down here at Riverside.
Y'all had a parade?
Well, we did the little Trump rally thing, the pissed off all the deportation stuff. But anyways, you didn't see no because Venezuelans came in and started fucking up shit. It wasn't us.
Fucking Venezuela.
But we've been here for a while.
Do they speak Spanish?
They speak fucking fast Spanish, and they sound mad all the time. Sound like Cubans, but Cubans are mad all the time when they speak in their Spanish.
See, I guess Americans have that with like accents, because sometimes I'm like, I was watching this.
Well, if you think of Hispanics, like Mexicans, we speak like we're high. Orale, way, you know, like how you doing? You know, freaking, you got Colombians, Venezuelans that are speaking fast as fuck. No, what I just doing? No, but they start going like with their accent, and they just start going.
So who?
Then you got.
So what kind of commentary people are the soccer people? Because they talk fast as shit.
Those are mostly Mexican or either, I want to say Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans are fast speaking too.
I don't know. I have a Puerto Rican friend.
I don't
understand since I was
shit.
in third grade. He fucking is just. He talks dumb. Oh, he pisses me off too because he's handsome. He gets all the bitches.
You're handsome too, dog.
Thanks, man. I just now started getting handsome. This nigga's been handsome forever. Anyway, he's Puerto Rican. 2 thumbs down for you.
2 thumbs.
Man. Anyway, go ahead. No, my apologies.
No, you're good. Oh yeah, but dude, like I don't even understand the Puerto Ricans sometimes. I take my car to like Tulsa Humboldt to get looked at one day. Freaking dude comes in out Puerto Rican as heck. He starts speaking to me in Spanish, and I'm like, "¿Qué?" Like I'm like, I speak Spanish, but damn, dude, slow it down. You do a line or something before you come in here? Like, what? I don't ski, bro. I don't ski.
To make this, Carlos was not raised by Mexicans.
Well, I mean, I grew up until I was 13 by Mexican.
Oh.
But then I got adopted later on.
Because by his accent and the way he says things, doesn't sound Mexican to me.
No, I'm not like that.
He sounds like, yes, I want a grande frappuccino, and don't forget
no,
the extra.
Don't do
That's
that.
what he sounds like to me, guys. Because the other Mexican, like the high Mexican he was just talking about, I've never heard Carlos talk like that ever. I was very surprised. So it's good. It was really good. You should start like implementing that into your vocabulary a little bit. But that's why, guys. Carlos was 13, and then he started liking Starbucks.
That's crazy.
Y'all do have your own hot chocolate with the
Abuelita?
yeah, the cinnamon hot chocolate.
Cinnamon hot chocolate? Are you talking about? Yeah, abuelita. They have the abuelita one, but I don't think it's cinnamon. I think it's just hot chocolate.
Well, it tastes.
We have the cinnamon arroz
weird.
con leche. That's like a little cup with the
Nigga,
rice,
you should have said it in English.
rice and milk, but it's cinnamon in it.
Oh.
And
I thought that was horchata.
no, that's horchata is a rice drink. Yeah, it's like a rice milky drink too. But there's arroz con leche is like a little like dessert kind of like rice pastry, milky.
Before we get out of here, now that we're on desserts, I just wanted to tell a Hispanic 2 things about y'all food that are overrated. Tres leche cake and flan.
You don't like that?
Tres leche cake tastes like somebody wanted a birthday cake and was like, let me just pour shit all over it, wait 30 minutes, and then eat it. You can drink tres leche cake.
It saves you from grabbing a glass of milk because regular cake is so fucking dry. I hate regular cake. I'm sorry. I have to have a glass of milk or water because I feel like SpongeBob after taking one bite that's dried out, and I'm like, water.
No, see, you're not getting that good cake.
Well, I mean, I guess you're right, yeah.
You gotta get good cake.
I'm broke, bro. I go to Walmart,
man,
Racers, and their shit's still dry.
Man, well, that's Walmart. You gotta go to like Sam's Club. Got some good desserts.
I'll have to go.
Hell yeah, but yeah, it's fucking trash. By the way, I mean it tastes good. Trash. Flan, that I don't know what
I don't like
flan is trying to be.
I don't. It's a hit and miss.
It's like it wants to be a creme brulee, but not. First of all,
and over sugared up.
Yeah, and
there's
then
so much sugar in that thing. I'm sorry.
Too overrated.
Do you like fresas con crema? Strawberry with cream?
I don't fucking know. Maybe. I don't dabble in the Mexican culture.
We gotta go get some. Okay, well, I'll take you next time to La Tapatía out east.
Sounds like a plan to me.
They have some good Mexican waters too.
Man, Mexican waters. Y'all got your own water?
Like we got like agua de sandia, agua de piña, like all them like it's like pineapple waters, watermelon water, all them like like hibiscus. You know the hibiscus,
I don't
the
fucking drink that.
agua de jamica.
I have no idea.
The horchata is a water. It's a Mexican water.
You want to know like black people water? We got like.
We got lean. We got.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. That's good. I was gonna say
My bad, Sprite.
I was gonna
bad.
say
Oh,
watermelon
my bad.
Kool-Aid, but that was good. That was good. Don't do drugs, guys.
Don't do drugs.
Anything else from you?
For me, don't do drugs. I mean,
Yeah, don't do drugs. We didn't really talk about you today, but we talked about some good stuff because coochie is always a good time.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, your mother don't see this, or
Hope not, but
or like your girlfriend talking about residuals and sex videos you've been in. Allegedly, he's just playing. We planned all this out beforehand. He's lying.
yeah.
There's no sex videos.
Mm-hmm.
But if you believe there's sex videos, you make sex videos with him. It's another thing. Women, don't get mad if your man has done or wants you to do something. Because either you're going to do it or somebody else is going to do it.
Remember, always give your man head.
From us to you all, may your pain be champagne.